George explores the grain chain with support from farmers and millers across the UK.
Hi there! Today I'm in Mum's kitchen to make something special, as it's Dad's birthday. Happy birthday to you. I've learnt loads about flour and some of the cool breads you can make, but they're not quite right for a birthday though. It's got to be, yep, you've got it, a birthday cake. So I'm going to create a cracking cake, and maybe you can grab some tips. First off, you need to pick a recipe and measure out all the ingredients. I've already done that and put them all into separate bowls, so I know what's what. As it's easier to use butter when it's soft, I took it out of the fridge an hour ago to help soften it. I just need to mix the butter with some sugar now. I'm making a Victoria sponge, so I'm using caster sugar, which is extra fine. This makes the mix nice and super smooth. Now I'm mixing in the eggs, one at a time. And in goes the flour. I'm sieving it in to keep the mix light. As we've seen with bread, there's different sorts of flour. White, brown, and even wholemeal. White flour uses only the endosperm of the grain. That's the soft, starchy bit. Brown uses the endosperm plus the wheat germ, and bran, that's the bit around the outside of the grain. Whilst wholemeal flour uses the whole lot. Let's just check what we're using today. Yep, white flour. Cakes usually use white flour, but there are recipes that don't. That's one of the brilliant things about all the flours we have. It means we can make all these different types of foods. Did you know that there's over 200 kinds of bread alone in this country, and probably even more cakes? That's the last of it. Now a final mix. And we're ready to go. All that's left is to pop it in a well-greased tin or tins. This Victoria sponge is in 2 parts, so I have 2 tins. Then a quick sprinkle with flour and into a preheated oven. It's a piece of cake. Do you get it? Now that's in, there's just time to show you something else I've been baking. A tasty treat that's sort of a mix of bread and cake. Cornish splits. They're ready to come out now and they're very hot. Ouch! They're called Cornish splits because they're from Cornwall. These will be great for Dad's birthday. They're sweet buns with butter and milk in to make them very tasty. They look lovely with a bit of icing sugar on top and have to be eaten with jam and cream in the middle. Sometimes people call this a cream tea. And sounds like I'm just in time. The party is about to start.
George explores the grain chain with support from farmers and millers across the UK.